Welcome back into a new LEGO video, and today we are back with Back to the Future 2 Custom Minifigure Showcase. And this isn't everyone, we'll get to the secret characters later, but for now this is our characters we're going to go through, and then we'll go through the secret characters, and then we'll end this video. But without further ado, let's start off with Marty McFly. And first we have Marty McFly or Marty McFly Jr. So this could be either one, he just dresses up the same. But the torso is from Joey from the Friends set. The legs are from Benny's like the party pack. And the arms are just dark gray arms, tan hands. The head and hair combo from Dustin, I think that looks really nice. And the head from Marty McFly. And then if you really want to, you can put the hair from Han Solo if you want to have Marty without the hat on. And you put the hoverboard piece on, which, let me show you guys this. It says hoverboard on it, and it's like really nice. I ordered this because I couldn't find my other hoverboard piece. And it took a long time to get here. But happy anniversary, Back to the Future. And this is Marty. Next we have Doc Brown and his 2015 outfit. And this one was a tricky one. I was going to do another design, but it was really hard to do this design because you don't really have a lot of parts to replicate it. And the hair is from Doctor Who. The head is from Agent Coulson. And you will need this head later in this showcase, so you might want to have two of them. Just order it from Bricklink. But that's just the Agent Coulson head with that face on the back. I think the sunglasses look really good for him. And the torso is from the Grand Master with gold arms, tan hands. The legs are just dark white tan legs. And I colored in the boots for black because he has like black boots. And I was going to do another design you could do, which is with him like with the coat over his legs, which I don't know where that piece comes from, but I know you can use it. I just forget what the piece is called. But I'm going to show you another way to make this figure. And this Doc is the same Doc, just a different version you could do. The torso, arms, and hands are from the Grand Master. The head is from Ray Stantz from Ghostbusters. And the hair is from Doctor Who. And the legs are from, I want to say his name is like a Jedi character, Mace Windu, I think his name is. But I think they look good, but they just don't have that boot printing that the other legs do. So this is an alternative look, but all you really did was switch out the head and switch out the legs. So you just put these back on and it can be another version. But I wanted to give you two versions for this figure, and that's that. Next we have George McFly from 1955 from The Dance, when Marty and Doc go back in time to get the sports almanac that old Biff gave to younger Biff from 1955. And if you see my Back to the Future 1 showcase, you can find it on my channel. It's like the last showcase Wednesday I did. But that one had this same custom in it. I just didn't, like, he really didn't need to be changed, so I just used the head from Han Solo, the hair from Agent Coulson, the bow tie piece, the torso, arms. The arms are from Grip Hook with that nice detailing. I think they look really good. The torso and legs from the Joker from the DC Collectible Minifigure Series 2019. And then tan hands you put on there, and that is George McFly. Next, we have Lorraine Baines, and this is the same figure from my Back to the Future 1 showcase. Check that out again if you haven't already. But the hair is from Scarlet Witch, the head is from Scarlet Witch, the torso, arms, and hands are from Hermione, but you have to flip the torso around, and you can see the time turner. Oh, jeez. If you can see the time turner there. But it looks good. It looks more like a dress if you flip it around. So you put the skirt piece on from 11 from the Stranger Things set, and then you just put black legs under there. And I think that looks really good for Lorraine Baines from 1955. Next, we have 1955 Biff, and there are a lot of Biffs in this series. In the showcase. But there were a lot of different timeline Biffs in the movie, so I guess that makes sense. And I only made one minor change to this figure than the original one that I made, which is you use the Flitwick torso with light gray arms, tan hands, the face from Han Solo with that mean look there, and then that happy expression there, and then the Star Award hair. You can see that, or it's Captain America's, wherever you get it from. And then you take him off the base here, and you can see he has these legs, which are really nice from Harry Potter, from the collectible minifigure series 2, and I just like it with the belt and the shoe printing, and I think that makes it look really good for Biff. And if you wanted to add something, you could add this book from Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter Series 2, and you put the piece of paper inside, if that'll focus, from Harry Potter's book, and I think it makes really good for the Sports Almanac, which is basically the main focus for this movie. But that is 1955 Biff. Next we have Jennifer, and I didn't make any changes with this figure. She's not even really in the movie, and I guess you could count this as older Jennifer, but I didn't make older Jennifer. I just didn't really feel like she needed to be made. I feel like if you wanted to make her, you take I'll show you how to build this, and then I'll show you an alternative look for if you wanted to make her from the 2015 version. But you put black legs on, the torso from 11 from the Stranger Things set, white arms, tan hands, the face from Captain Marvel from the 2020 sets, and then the hair from Rachel from the Friends set. And I will show you how to build Jennifer from 2015. And this is how you make Jennifer from 2015. I think you could use an older face for her, but this is the only one I had that looks good for her. And the face is from Scarlet Witch. And then I put the hair from Aisha to give her that older style hair look. The torso from 11 from the Stranger Things set, black legs, white arms, and tan hands, and that is Jennifer from 2015. Next, we have Doc from 1955, and I think this is a really good variant. It's the same from my other Doc from 1955, and the hair is from Doctor Who, the head is from Doc, and I think it looks better than anything for Doc from any era. But the torso and arms are from Mike from the Stranger Things set with that nice jacket, black gloves, and the dark brown pants look good for him, like he's getting ready for Marty to go back to the future. And that is Doc Brown from 1955. Next we have Marty in his 1955 outfit when him and Doc go to retrieve the Sports Almanac from Biff from 1955, and I put a walkie-talkie piece in his hand because they were talking through walkie-talkies. The head from Agent Coulson, the fedora piece from Lego Movie 2. No, it's from the cowboy figure. But, the torso, arms, and hands are from Knight Rider. And the legs are from Benny, the pack, with him and the, party crew, I think it's called. And let me show you an alternate version. Next, we have Marty from 1955 as an alternate version for him. And this one looks really good as well. And I use the hair from Han Solo, the face from Marty, and the torso, arms, and hands from Knight Rider. The legs are from Benny's party pack thingy. And then there's the back of the head. It's just the plain Marty McFly head, and then you put a walkie-talkie in his hand as he says, "Doc, Doc, over, Doc, over." And as he screams at him, and that is Marty in his 1955 disguise outfit. And that fedora piece I put on him earlier is a reference to my showcase next week, which is Back to the Future 3. And make sure you go to that showcase after this one in the future. Next, we have Marty's dad from 2015 when he's older. And he actually is hanging upside down in the movie, but I can't make that happen with this figure. So I just put him in this position. And he uses the face from Ross from the Friends set. Dark brown torso, dark brown arms, tan hands, light brown pants, and the hair from Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Mustafar set, and then some tan hands, and that is Marty McFly's father from 2015. Next, we have Marlene McFly from 2015, Marty McFly's daughter. And she uses the Sirius Black's legs, the torso from President Business as a golfer, and the hair from Aquaman. The head is from Captain Marvel from the 2020 sets. Aqua blue arms, tan hands, and that is Marlene McFly, who was also voiced by forget his actor's name. Well, it was the same actor who played Marty McFly, but he voiced her as well as the old Marty McFly and Marty McFly Jr. So he did all of those roles in this movie. So congrats to him on doing all of those roles for this movie. Next, we have Old Biff up to no good. And the head I'm using is from the Gatekeeper from Harry Potter, the hair from Gunther from the Friends set, the torso, arms, and hands from Ron Weasley from Hagrid's Hut, and the legs are from Luke Skywalker to give him that nice pant texture there. And a walking stick, it's just a pole piece, and that is Old Biff from 2015. Next, we have Marty McFly from 2015, and this is the older one, and the torso is from Griphook from the Harry Potter Series 2 CMF. The guitar is from Marty. In black, I use black arms, tan hands, black legs, and the face from the Minister of Magic, and then Star Wars hair. And then I think if you put the guitar in his hand, even though he's bad at guitar, it looks really good. I know you might say the face from the Minister of Magic is too mean for Marty. I mean, you could use this Marty head, but I think that makes him look too young. And I also decided you could use the carbon freezing chamber Han Solo face with that confused look, but I think this just works better for me and personal, and that is Marty McFly from 2015. And that was all of those figures. Now let's get on to the secret characters. Next we have Yo, it's your cousin Marvin Berry. And this is just a reuse of the figure I made from my Back to the Future 1 showcase. And the torso and arms are from President Business, the hands and head from Finn, and then the hair from Bruce Wayne, black legs, the guitar from Marty McFly figure, and that is Marvin Berry. Next we have Marty McFly when he was playing Johnny B. Good. And this is him from the Johnny B. Good song. And I used the guitar from Marty, the head from Marty McFly, the hair from Peter Parker from the Venice set, the torso from Harry Potter, from the Order of the Phoenix. The legs are from Lloyd from the Ninjago movie. And that is Marty McFly playing Johnny B. Good. Next we have Marty's mom, Lorraine, from 2015. And this goes along with the George custom I made from 2015. And the torso is flipped around from Marty McFly with his vest, red arms, tan hands, the legs from Superman, the hair from the Trolley Witch, the head from the Trolley Witch, and tan hands, and that is Lorraine Baines. Next we have Biff from 1985, and when Biff changes 1985 to be his version of it, and I use the torso, arms, hands from Agent Coulson, the legs from Ginny Weasley from Harry Potter, the head from Obi-Wan Kenobi with that stressed out look, the hair from the Party Boy from Series 18, and that is Biff. And next we have Griff, which Griff is Biff's grandson, I think he is, and I gave him the baseball bat, the torso, arms, hands from Lloyd from the Ninjago movie, the legs from Anakin Skywalker from the Mustafar set, the head from Angry Clone Trooper, and the just hat from a robber, and that is Griff. Next, we have Needles from 2015, and the torso, arms, and hands are from J. Jonah Jameson. Black legs, the head from Scott Lang from Ant-Man. The hair piece is from Finn, and that is Needles. And our last figure for this showcase is Marty McFly from 1985 without his vest on. So to build this figure, you're going to use a red t-shirt piece, Bart Simpson's arms, tan hands, and the legs from Marty McFly, and the head from Marty McFly, and the hair from Marty McFly as well. And this is when Biff tries to shoot him. And this is just a casual Marty look. And that is Marty McFly. And that was my showcase on Back to the Future 2. Happy anniversary to Back to the Future. And happy anniversary today for Back to the Future. And I will show you a preview for my next upcoming showcase. And that was the little tease, and that was my showcase on Back to the Future 2. Hope you guys can't wait for next week's Back to the Future 3 showcase. It'll wrap up my Back to the Future showcases. And that is all for today, folks.